Hi there, guys. This is Simeon from YTS Simulation. Hope you all doing good. So today, let me show you how to start and profit from YouTube in 2020 and beyond. I think it was way back in 2018. A kid named Ryan, using his YouTube channel, he just made over 15 plus million dollars by just unboxing toys and reviewing them. So how cool is that, guys? Every month, I think over hundreds and hundreds of people are making a killing from YouTube by just doing random stuffs on YouTube. I mean, random stuff means by teaching people how to play keyboard, by teaching people how to do exercises. I mean, bodybuilding stuff, by teaching people how to do swimming, by reviewing smartphones, by reviewing laptops, by reviewing gadgets, by filming their personal life, by in vlogging channels. Honestly speaking, there are hundreds and hundreds of opportunities on YouTube, and I think that YouTube is once in a lifetime opportunity, and as an opportunity, it is very wise of us to take advantage of this platform, guys. Personally, I run two different YouTube channels. I will reveal those channels in the future videos, and so this channel will be a kind of education based channel where I'll be teaching you a lot of things I personally know and experienced on YouTube. Be sure to watch till the end, and at the end, I'm going to give you a cool bonus that's going to help you kickstart your YouTube journey. Without further ado, let's start with the class. All right, types of YouTube channels. Probably you would have seen hundreds and hundreds of YouTube channels videos by now, and almost all the different channels you have watched falls under three main categories. So let me repeat it again. Almost all the YouTube channels you have already watched falls under three main categories, right? So these are personality channels, semi-automated channels, and finally automated channels, which are called as cash cow channels. So let us see one by one what all this and how you can, I mean, start any one of these channels, and let me also walk you through the pros and cons of each, also the potential revenue you can make from these channels. So the very first channel would be personality channels. These are channels where the owner tends to show their face and shoot videos. Examples include MKBHD, Peter McKinnon, Matt Devella, and Graham Stephen. There are hundreds and hundreds of personality channels, and where the actual creator gets in front of the camera and shoots videos. So let's see the pros and cons of them. So what you can do is you can just the pros includes you can build a personal brand from it, and through your personal brand you can able to sell your own merchandise, right? Well, this is possible in the other types, I mean the semi-automated and automated channel types, but the conversion rate of the merchandise you're selling will be much higher if you have a personal brand that people can relate and connect with, right? Also, you can earn a lot of money with super chats and other YouTube perks. If you have a loyal fan following on YouTube, you can leverage that you with the YouTube perks and other features YouTube is implementing on a monthly basis, right? You can also able to meet or collaborate with other YouTubers in your niche. So yeah, these are some of the pros of personality channels, and let's see the cons. Obviously the cons will be time consuming, right? These videos are time consuming, and it's not suitable for people who are shy in front of the camera, right? Because you need to shoot before the camera, I mean come in front of the camera, talk to people, talk before the camera, and yeah, do stuff. So this is obviously not suitable for people who are shy in front of the camera, and also this is not best suited for people who are into day jobs, because obviously you will not be having time, right? You might have little time, but yeah, it's not going to work best for you if you're into day jobs, and also you cannot scale. So scaling means you cannot able to create multiple channels. You can only stick with one or two channels, right? If you're getting in front of the camera, and you only have 24 hours a day, and you cannot be working all 24 hours, right? So obviously the scaling possibility for these personality based channels is slow to none, I would say. So yeah, next comes in the semi automated channels. So these are channels where the owner tends to do partial work. So what do I mean by that? It means that you hire someone to act in your videos and you oversee them, right? So example channels include Parker Walbeck, 5 Minute Crafts, and recipe channels. Example Tasty. So what you actually do is just hire a bunch of people who can act on your behalf. You just pay them some salaries, and you just shoot the videos, you just film them, you just give them the basic ideas of how to act and what to do, and then you just oversee them, and they'll be producing videos obviously. So these are some of the I mean, things of the semi-automated channels, right? So yeah, these are some of the example channels. You would have already seen 5 minute craft, because the owner of the 5 minute crafts is obviously not acting in the videos, right? Is obviously they're hiring a bunch of professionals and talents who can act in their videos, and a lot of recipe channels are also of that nature, including Tasty. And Parker Wahlbeck, it's actually videography channel where he runs a company called, I'm not sure what, fully filmmaking pros, I think. I'm not too sure of the company name. So Parker Wahlbeck has this channel, and what he does is he just teaches people on filmography. What he do is he just hires a bunch of people who probably maybe his friends. I'm not too sure of that. He just hires those people, and and most of the times his friends will be acting in those videos. I mean, teaching people, his friends, or I would say his employees might be. So yeah, so these are some of the examples of the semi-automated channels, and let's see the pros and cons of them. Pros obviously include you can manage your time better, and you can scale partially, right? So yeah, so these are some of the pros, and let's straight away get into the cons. So yeah, for the cons, is actually, I mean, greater than the pros here in the semi-automated channels. But yeah, high initial setup cost is required, because you need to buy cameras, and also you need to have upfront cost for the salaries you're going to pay for your talents, and you need to have at least 3 to 6 months of salaries ready for your actors and employees to actually pay them, even if it takes 6 to 8 months for your channel to take off and make some profits, right? And also it's hard to find talents who can work based on your requirements. You need to find local talents. You cannot just hire anyone online and ask them to act for your videos, right? It's not going to work properly. And yeah, also you need to have some managerial skills, because you need to be managing people all the time. You need to give them instructions, you need to make sure they're following the instructions, and it's typically like running a small company, guys, running a small local company. So this is actually the cons of semi-automated channels. And finally comes our automated channels, which we call as the cash cows, right? So these channels are completely automated, I mean 100% automated. And what you do is you just allocate the content production to a content production team, and then you oversee it. The slight advantage of this over the other two methods is that you can you can scale it easily. You can scale this model easily. And what you can do is you can remotely hire a content production team and delegate works, right? Unlike semi-automated channels where you need to hire local professionals and hire a place to actually shoot the videos, you can hire a content production team and delegate works virtually for automated channels, because these are all digital content, right? You're not going to shoot anything. So yeah, so also it's a low initial cost, because you're not going to buy any cameras, or you're not going to buy any costly equipments, and also you're not going to rent out any spaces. Also, wide choice of niches to get into, right? uh, because for I mean, when it comes to personality channels, you need to be strong at what you're saying. I mean, you need to have some knowledge about what you're getting into for personality channels, because you're gonna give advices to people, you're gonna teach them something. You need to have some basic knowledge about the subject to get into personality niches, right? Also in semi-automated niches you cannot I mean create everything. I mean, you cannot get into all the niches. It's not possible, because you cannot actually hire a team and create videos in a wide variety of niches. You can only get into a few niches that is possible for you to work with, right? But when it comes to cash cows, then the choice of niches is just unlimited, I would say. And yeah, the reason is because these are all digital assets you are building, and you can just hire someone and remotely, and then ask them to create videos on your requirements, right? So the possibilities of choosing niches are very high. I mean, choosing a variety of niches is very high. And finally comes the cons. So running cost to create videos. So these are the cons, I would say. So obviously, if you're running a business and you need to have some amount of some capital, right? YouTube is just like any other business. You need to have some money, but I mean the cost of investment is pretty low in the cash cow models, because you're not going to obviously buy any costly cameras or equipments, and not going to buy any costly rental spaces. So the actual cost of creating these videos is pretty nominal, I would say. So yeah, let us see the different ways of how a potential YouTube channel can make money, guys. So the potential income opportunities includes AdSense, affiliates, merchandise, and selling your own products and courses, right? So these are all the different ways of monetization through which you can actually make some money from YouTube. So AdSense need not be your ideal monetization method, and a lot of channels are implementing these strategies. I mean, affiliates, merchandise, and own products, and also selling courses through which they can actually double or even triple their income. So just keep note of it, and let me show you the monthly income revenue for some of the channels we have already seen in different categories. So let's start with the personality channels. I'm going to just show you a rough estimate of the monthly earnings of MKBHD. So I'm making use of a simple tool called Social Blade. So what Social Blade does is it just gives you the monthly estimation of the potential views and earnings of YouTube channels. Also, it can give you statistics about Instagram pages and Twitter profiles, right? So what we're gonna do is just type in Marcus Brownlee. So yeah, Marcus Brownlee gets over 32 million views every month, guys. So is approximately making anywhere between $8,000 to $131,000. So that's a pretty big range, and he's gonna make anywhere between 8,000 to $131,000. So in between that, maybe let's say he's making close to $70,000 or $80,000. So this is a rough estimate of his monthly earnings, AdSense earnings alone. And Social Blade is, I would consider Social Blade to be 80% accurate when it comes to earning estimation, and also view estimation. So this is what Marcus Brownlee makes on AdSense per month. And there are different variations to it. I mean, there are different variables to it, and channels in different niches, they earn different amounts. It's calculated in terms of CPM, which is called cost per thousand impressions. So I'll be explaining all those things in a later video, guys. And yeah, so this is just a basic understanding of how any particular channel on YouTube performs. So yeah, on top of this, Marcus Brownlee also has affiliates. He also sells merchandise. I think he's also selling merchandise, and also yeah, he's also doing sponsorships rarely. I think, I'm not sure whether he's doing sponsorships, but yeah, also there are countless possibilities for him to make use of super chats and other YouTube perks to make even more money. And I'm pretty sure he's netting close to 300 to $400,000 per month on YouTube alone. And yeah, that's pretty amazing, right? So yeah, let us see one other channel in the cash cow niche. So actually, I already mentioned what is cash cow channels, right? So these are completely automated channels where you just delegate the entire content production to a content production team, and they're going to help you, right? So these are some of the channels in the cash cow category. So the number one channel is Brightside. You might probably have seen a lot of videos from this channel. It's a pretty interesting and entertaining channel. And ALX is another one channel. It's also a cash cow channel. And top five best, you might already come across this channel before. So these are some of the cash cow channels, right? So you can see the content production is done by outsourced team, right? So you just come up with the idea and give that idea to a content production team, and they're gonna make videos for you. So this is the basic concept of cash cow models, automated models. You just want to oversee it. But the cons of hiring local personality, I mean local talent, and cons of renting a space and buying costly cameras is not needed in cash cow models. Wow, look at this, guys. They're netting in around 195 million views, which is pretty insane, and makes anywhere between 49 grand uh, to a whooping $783,000. Wow, that's almost $1 million, guys. And yeah, on top of that, they're making money in sponsorships and affiliates and whatnot, right? So this is literally the potential of YouTube. You can see in a nutshell. I mean, YouTube is gonna grow more and more, and I've just shown you just two or three channels, right? See, there are hundreds and hundreds of channels who are making a killing on YouTube every month. I think you have just understood the basic concepts of the different categories of YouTube channels that exists, right? So these are personality, semi-automated channels, and then the cash cow channels. So depending on your preferences and timing and workload and other factors, you can just think of what possible category you can get into and start your very first YouTube channel. And I'm wishing you luck on that. And last but not the least, guys, as promised, I'm gonna give you a cool bonus here. And yeah, download our free list of profitable YouTube niches from the description. I'm gonna leave the download link to our website, where you can just enter an email ID and get the free ebook. I've just given you 100 plus profitable niches. So most of these channels are cash cow models, right? And also personality and semi-automated. I've just explained you everything with not only channel names but also with the channel URLs. You can just click on the PDF and go to the channels and see their videos, and just get a idea of what they are doing, right? So yes, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and more videos are coming. I'm just planning out more and more useful content for you. If you like the video, be sure to hit the like button, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos. And yeah, until next time, take care, bye.